guys, what is up? Rob M here. We are less than a month and a half away from National Tournament of 2022, so we are excited about that. So we've been trying to get some decks ready for that. This game that you're about to watch is from a few weeks ago, where I'm playing my gold reserve deck. So I'm hoping to do reserving on offense as well as some discarding or banishing of cards with my defense. So go ahead and enjoy that. If you want to see the deck list, I'm going to go over that right now, or feel free to jump down below and see when the game starts. Again, thank you for joining us. I am your host, Rob M. And we also have a big announcement that we are now sponsored by Your Turn Games, now with Andy Fish taking over. We are officially sponsored by them, so be sure to check out yourturngames.biz for all your redemption needs. They got sealed packs, they have full boxes. You can get a contender deck to jump right into play if you're a newer player, or if you want something really powerful. And also card sleeves, binders, and all sorts of other accessories. So be sure to check them out. Alright, so we have the Blind Lost Soul to negate New Testament Lost Souls. Humble to get my cards to cannot be prevented status. We got Darkness to get an evil character out if I don't have one yet. We got Wicked to have that regardless of protectability. We have Distress to negate characters in other territories, to negate characters like Jonah. We have Prosperity to get that extra draw. We got Exiles. Great to take artifact from reserve, also to get a star enhancement back. We have Angel of the Lord. Harvest Time to prevent soul drought. We have the Second Coming. Son of God. Do alignment dominance. We have Chronicles of the Kings for negating and getting rid of some artifacts is always nice, or curses. Crowd's Choice, if we already have Second Coming, great way to get Son of God, or get Son of God back if it's been reserved by my opponent. 3 Woes, this is going to help against cards like Storehouse, or Fullness of Time, different things like that. And then we have our dual alignment characters, the Repentant Thief or the Condemned Thief. And he reserves enhancements or takes. Man with a Withered Hand, he is a great character since his New Testament enhancements can be CBN. Can work for defense as well, but you'll notice I don't have as much New Testament defense for enhancements. We got Zaccheus for choosing the blocker. That definitely can help sometimes, especially if you want to use that Angel of the Lord. Prodigal Son, can do some drawing with him. I believe also is evil. You can underdeck a card to draw 2. And then we have the Worm for that 0/1. Hopefully get initiative off of him. He also can negate and discard an enhancement. And then if I need to, I can play him as a battle winner for an enhancement. We have the city Sychar, which is going to hold the Samaritan water jar. Mainly going to use this to play as a fortress, so that when you use water jar, you get to draw 1. The New Covenant, this is a great way to get some of the battle winners from my deck. You may take a good gospel enhancement from deck or reserve. So you're going to see in the deck and the reserve lots of options for this to target. We have Delivered, can play that off of our defense. Anybody that is pale green. So we're going to use the star ability, of course, to top deck opponents, or discard the top card of opponent's deck, and also activate an artifact from my deck. So that's going to get out my water jar faster if I don't have it yet. And then we have Herod's Temple. We're going to protect our humans and territory from harm. And then we can also do some reserving of my own if I want. Majestic Heavens is in here for some more muscle gen. And then we have the Samaritan water jar. You may discard this card or reserve it if you control Samaritan to reserve the top 3 cards of a deck. If your Samaritan is blocked, you may draw 1. So mainly we are going to be using this to reserve 3 cards from my opponent's deck. I'm going to want to try to use it when I have a Samaritan in play so that I can keep recurring it. We got the Thankful Leper. He has great star ability, look at the top 10 cards of a deck. And then based on that, being able to either reserve an evil card if I look at my opponent's deck or take one of my own. So it's a great way to get to the cards that you really need. The Persistent Widow is a great way to draw even just on a battle challenge. And then if she dies, you can top deck her to use her star ability again. Citizens of Sychar reserves the bottom card of opponent's deck. And it's also going to play Sychar. So if we don't have Sychar out yet, we're going to go for that option to search for Sychar. And he's a big dude, but he can also band in somebody else so that he's not targeted by Christian Martyr. Great target is the woman at the well because New Testament enhancements are regardless of protect. And you may ban to a Samaritan or take a gospel artifact from reserve. So if I've reserved my water jar, the woman at the well is going to get it back. Jairus is a great card. One, he has the star ability reserve, and also he, if you noticed for my dominance, they all have a good side to them, so that really maximizes the chances to use his ability to negate other cards in battle. And then we're going to get Jairus' daughter from reserve and ban her in. The Watchful Servant also does reserving of the bottom card. And he also is a draw engine. He can draw 3 and ban to unique gold hero. So he would be another option for banding in the Thankful Leper or the woman at the well. Sadly, the citizens of Sychar are generic, so you can't band them in with Servant. So kind of stuck choosing one or the other to start the banding chain with. And then we have the Good Samaritan for territory class. That way, if I am defeated, I can add this hero to battle, and then I can resurrect a gold hero that has been discarded, or reserve a top card of a deck. So, and then we have Angels of the Winds in here to really just exchange this with one of my other heroes to really get out who I want. Maybe I want to get the woman at the well out. Maybe I already have her, so I want Watchful Servant. It all kind of depends, right? And then we got Teaching at Parables. Negate a card in territory this turn. This is going to help get by some stuff that might be stopping me from reserving my opponent's deck. And I can reserve an evil card from opponent's hand or an evil card in battle. Who Without Sin, interrupt the battle, and withdraw all evil characters. This is CB on the man with the withered hand, so great way if you've already been targeted by Christian Martyr, or if you banned him in with the Watchful Servant. Great way to use it. And it's CBN against Pharisees as well, in case your opponent is running Pharisees. We got Restoring the Afflicted. If used by a gospel hero, negate and reserve an evil and neutral card. You may draw 1. So we're going to definitely need that. And star ability is great too, to resurrect a hero if we've had some discarded. But we definitely need that negate in there. Meeting the Messiah. Take a good gospel card from reserve. I have the Nativity, Son of God, so this can also get the Son of God back from a reserve if it's been reserved. And then it's also a battle winner. So other things might be to take out the good seed from my reserve with that. Talthakum. This is a great card. It interrupts the battle, and then we can band in a bunch of other guys. We can band in, pretty much 5 heroes and hopefully just overwhelm the enemy that way.
Amazing Faith, star ability to play a lost soul from your deck, so more soul gen. And then it negates evil cards in battle, and you can take a good dominant from deck. So maybe you need to take Son of God, maybe you need the Second Coming. Yep, so that's a great. So on defense, we have Conjurers. You can take a Pale Green or Crimson Enhancement, or Babylonian from reserve or deck if you control another Magician. He's going to do some nasty stuff with the cards in reserve, so we'll get to that when we show you the reserve. We got Soothsayers of Babylon. If played from hand and another Magician is in play, name a card. Each player may set aside X cards from hand. X is the number of their good brigades. Until this card leaves play. Restrict those that do not from playing the named card. So we'd want to name Son of God or Chariots of Fire, or maybe Crowd's Choice, whatever it is that we know hasn't been played yet. Charioteers of Sychar. You can banish a good enhancement, and then it's going to let you play an evil enhancement right off the bat if your opponent has used a draw or search ability. So important to remember that. Astrologers reveal the bottom card of deck or the top card of deck. If it is easy, take it, and opponent must discard their card in territory. Cannot be interrupted. So maybe we've seen, my next 3 turns with my Thankful Leopard. So maybe I know there's an evil card on top. Or, we got a different evil card in here that's going to underdeck itself. A great way to get it is with Astrologers. The Mounted Forces is another card that can take an evil Old Testament enhancement from reserve. So we got a lot of crimson targets for that. Beasts of the Earth, he's a 4/4, so smaller than most heroes, hopefully. You may discard a territory class character from each opponent. So that's going to help get rid of Jonah. If you do, shuffle this card after battle. For our evil enhancements, we have Dissension in Antioch. Withdraw all heroes in battle. Cannot be prevented. So if stuff has been negated, still can't be prevented. So that's good. And then Striking the Shepherd. This is my Old and New Testament enhancement. You may underdeck a hero or a good dominant from opponent's hand. If used by a New Testament character, shuffle out heroes. So, important to play this on Man with a Withered Hand if you want to use it as a battle winner. And then we have Seized by Babylon. Interrupt the battle and capture up to X heroes. If used by a Babylonian, may take a site or fortress and play it. Cannot be prevented by a good card. So here's another way to get rid of Storehouse. We're going to steal it. Invoking Terror, underdeck a human hero. If used by a multi-brigade magician, you may underdeck this card. There's another card that gets underdecked. Bring it back. And then we have the Wages of Sin. Take an evil card that has a discard ability from deck or reserve. You may add that card to battle, discard a hero in battle, or underdeck this card. So there's a couple targets for this card. One of which I believe is the Beasts of the Earth, the evil character. And then the other targets are going to be in our reserve. So for the reserve, we have Jairus' Daughter. Star ability, reserve the top card of deck. So you're going to use that once you get her into your main deck. You may top deck this hero to toss the next evil enhancement played in battle. If this hero is defeated, you may top deck her instead. So she's going to use that to force your opponent to toss against Jairus, who is a big guy. This is a fun card, Lost Sheep, Good Shepherd. We're hoping to be able to use this at least once, even just for fun. If a rescuing hero is opposed, reserve all your heroes except one. If you reserve at least 9, rescue a lost soul. So really you only want to do that for soul number 5, or maybe soul number 3 if you have the Son of God and Second Coming combo ready. We got the Good Seed. Once we get this out, we can take other good enhancements from reserve. Submission to Christ. If used by a New Testament hero, reserve all evil characters. So this is a dangerous card. contemplating switching this out for something else because if I do use it, it would reserve my evil characters as well because most of them are Old Testament, so they won't be protected by Herod's temple. Lost coin found, interrupt the battle, convert an evil human or reserve an evil non-human. You may take a New Testament artifact from reserve. Another way to get the jar back, Samaritan's water jar back after we've played it. And then we got 10 virgins. Opponent may reserve the top 5 cards of their deck. If they do not, while your New Testament character is in battle, restrict opponents from playing enhancements, cannot be negated. And then we have scattered, so we can have that CBN battle winner against multiple heroes. Great image is a target for 3 woes. Or not 3 woes, sorry. A target for... Oh my goodness. The wages of sin. Great image is a target for the wages of sin. And then confusion. Name a card except a lost soul. Remove confusion from the game to remove all copies of the named card in a player's deck, discard pile, and hand from the game. Obvious target for this is Son of God. Just be careful if your opponent is playing Prophets. And then Betrayal. Top deck an artifact from reserve. If there was a way to get this back into my deck. Otherwise, just underdeck opponent's good card. So that's a battle winner. Or a good card from opponent's hand. If played in battle, you can draw 3. So another drawing engine. Alright, so yeah, that is my Crimson Reserve. So it's a gold and crimson reserve deck. So please enjoy the following content of a game versus Paul Andolina and myself playing this deck. Thanks again for watching, guys. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. And we'll draw our 8 cards. I got 1 soul, the humble lost soul.
All my cards look to be upside down. I got no lost souls.
Okay, let's roll 1 dice. I rolled a 2.
3.
Alright, you choose. The humble lost soul says, during battle, while opponent has more cards in hand than you, your cards cannot be prevented by opponent's cards.
What was that again? Read that again for me.
During battle, while opponent has more cards in hand than you, your cards cannot be prevented by opponent's cards.
Oh, wow. We do star abilities first, right?
Yep. Did you want to go first?
I don't draw when I go first, right?
Correct.
You'll go first.
Okay.
My star ability isn't able to be played anyway because of what it is.
Okay, no worries. Alright, I will, Alright, we'll start out with Jairus. He's gonna reserve the top card of your deck.
Reserve it?
Yep.
Can you see it?
Ace of the Blameless, okay. And then I'll use the one on Women at the Well to top deck a Samaritan.
Okay.
From my deck. So let me go in there and see what I got. Alright, I'm going to top deck the Thankful Leopard.
Okay.
Or Leper. I said leopard.
What does
That's
it do?
For his star ability, it can look at the top 10 cards of a deck. So I could look at my top 10 or your top 10. And look is interesting because I would be looking without you seeing. So that can get kind of confusing if I looked at yours without being in person. And then the special ability, you may look at the top X cards of deck. X is the number of lost souls in play of a deck, so I could do mine or yours. Reserve an evil card or take up to 1 card you own. Cannot be interrupted. So that's going to go on top. Alright, that's my stars, and then I already told you what my So it was, and I'm going first, you said? So
Yes,
I'll
you
put
are.
down Sychar, and I'll play it as a fortress. If one or more cards you do not own, are reserved, you may draw one. So if I reserve one of your cards, I can draw one. And then I will play New Covenant down as an artifact. And it says you may take a good gospel enhancement from deck or reserve. It's the first turn, so I can't touch the reserve.
Oh, is that a roll?
What's that?
You can't do your reserve first turn?
Correct, yeah. The reserve is, you can't take anything from the reserve first turn.
But you can put stuff in there.
You can put stuff in it, but you can't take. Correct.
But you can look through it, you just can't take.
Correct.
Okay.
So if I take something, that's going to shuffle my leopard. Yeah, we're going to take. Alright, I'm taking Amazing Faith, which negates evil cards in battle. You can take a good dominant from deck. Cannot be negated.
Is it territory class?
It is not. I'm just showing you what it is while I...
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yep. Nope, it's a 7/0. So it's a great...
What are you doing, Cheetah?
A great card if you have to toss it. Alright, so I'm going to put down the Good Samaritan in territory. It says if your New Testament gold hero is defeated by an opponent, you may add this hero to battle. If attacking, you may resurrect a New Testament gold hero or reserve the top card of a deck. We'll put down the Woman at the Well. She says, New Testament enhancements utilize this card regardless of protect. You may ban to Samaritan or take a gospel artifact from reserve, which I couldn't do this turn.
You getting a battle challenge?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm in a battle challenge. Yep.
Sorry, I don't know if you remembered I didn't have any souls.
I didn't, but I'll do a battle challenge. We're going out with the Prodigal Son. You may underdeck an evil card from hand to draw 2. I'm underdecking Mounted Forces.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2. And would you like to accept or deny my battle challenge?
I will deny it.
Alright, I will go back, and it is your turn.
Draw 3.
Yep.
You're gonna play Naaman's Servant Girl.
Okay.
I may capture this hero to an opponent's land of bondage to convert an Old Testament human in territory to a hero of any brigade and add a unique human hero in territory to battle.
Okay.
And then I will play David as David the Anointed.
Okay.
Meek has no special ability.
Okay.
And then I will play Hananiah.
Okay.
And then I will... Now, does Hananiah... It's not territory class, so he has to be in battle for his ability to trigger?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. I will attempt a rescue attempt.
Okay.
Going out with Hananiah. If a purple king is in play, I may take or equip an Old Testament red weapon from deck. May ban to an Old Testament red warrior.
Okay.
Now, he's considered a warrior as well because of
With the shield, yeah.
the shield.
Yep, yeah, so you can go to your deck. Yep.
Okay, let me go through my deck. Do I have any red? weapons. I guess I have one red weapon. I think. No, maybe. I'll get Israel's bow.
Okay.
Okay, and I will ban to David the Anointed.
Okay.
So I am a 16-19.
Soul for you, sir.
All right. And I will play Abimelech, King of Gerar.
Yep.
I probably should have done his star ability when I drew him, but I did not. Not that it matters. Is a fortress a site?
I have a fortress out.
Is it
not. They're
considered
two
a
different.
site, or is it just a fortress?
Just a fortress. There's two different things.
Okay, that's what I thought. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Your go.
All right. I'll draw my 3. I drew a soul. No stars that I want to play. So I drew the Wicked Lost Soul. The special ability on the first evil enhancement you play each battle is regardless of protect.
What does regardless of protect mean?
So if you were protected from me, if you were immune, whatever I did would still work.
Okay. My evil characters, you mean? Or is that any?
The special ability on the first evil enhancement I play. So
Okay.
it would be against your good. So if you had something that protected your heroes, like
I understand.
I think okay. Let's see. No souls. I need some souls to go after. We're gonna do another battle challenge.
Okay.
We'll do the prodigal son. Again, we'll underdeck striking the shepherd. Draw 2. Okay. Accept or deny?
I will accept. I will go out with Abimelech.
Okay.
Its ability says I may play a generous Philistine from deck or reserve if a patriarch is in play. May ban to a Philistine.
Okay.
So I can play from my deck.
Okay.
I will band to Philistine invaders.
Okay.
So I am at 8-10. Philistine invaders says if blocking, negate a good or neutral card. If it is a site, take it to territory. If it is an enhancement or artifact, underdeck it. If it is a fortress, reserve it. If it is a human, capture it after battle.
Okay.
Can I negate your prodigal son?
No, because it cannot be interrupted.
It's because it cannot be interrupted. All right.
I believe you can still attempt to capture it after battle if you want.
Okay.
Can that be negated?
It says if it is a human, capture it after battle. It does not say cannot be negated.
Okay. All right, so I'm assuming it's my initiative then.
It is.
Amazing Faith to negate evil cards in battle. So is there any thing that gets negated then?
Plus you have that thing that says you negate the first one. No, that's for evil enhancements against my good one. Sorry.
Right. You took a card with one of those guys, right?
I took a card?
Did you get a card out of your deck?
I did. with Abimelech.
Is he CBI or CBN?
Abimelech is not, and neither is Philistine invaders.
All right, so that card will get shuffled back in.
Is yours cannot be interrupted or negated?
Yeah, it's a cannot be negated enhancement.
Okay. So this goes back to my deck?
Correct.
And is shuffled.
Correct.
Okay.
Which one do I want?
Do you have any soul gen?
If I had Harvest Time in this deck, that'd be a great time to pull it out, wouldn't it be? Oh, man. We're going to take
now.
Chronicles of the King.
Okay.
All right, I am a 9/4. I'm likely dying.
So it's my initiative?
Oh, is that your initiative? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you bounced negated my
Your bandit.
Philistine invaders, and I'm a 2/2.
Okay. Yep, your initiative.
I am going to play Christian Martyr and discard your Prodigal Son.
All right, that'll do it.
I don't know if it was smart to use it that early, but...
I'm going to put down Citizens of Sychar. And it is your turn.
All right. I will draw 3. I am going to use my star ability from Jehoshaphat the Seeker
Okay.
to top deck a meek hero from reserve. You put Asa in my reserve,
Okay.
so I will top deck Asa.
Sounds good.
I am going to play Jehoshaphat the Meek.
Okay. And I do have one soul to come after.
Yes, you do. I don't know why my Hanaya is upside down like he is a Meek character, but there he
funny.
is.
That's funny.
I'm going to go out with Hananiah.
Okay.
If a Purple King is in play, I may take or equip an Old Testament red weapon from deck.
Okay.
May ban to an Old Testament red warrior. Cannot be prevented by an evil card.
Okay.
I am going to go out with just Hananiah. He is an 8/11.
Okay. You get a soul. You think with all that extra drawing, I would get an evil character to play this stuff on, but...
Yeah, I'm really surprised you haven't.
Well, I foolishly got rid of my evil character at the beginning, but I was trying something sneaky.
Where is my pen? There it is.
You haven't drawn any souls for me to do anything with either.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I mean,
Sometimes...
it's good for me.
Yes, it is. It's the nature of
It's
the
very
game
good for me.
sometimes.
But
That Harvest Time is thinking about...
is Harvest Time an expensive card?
Probably not. I have 2 in my binder right now. And I should probably put one in this deck. But yeah, I got one right there. Or 2 of them right there. Top of each other.
Yeah. I love that artwork, by the way.
Isn't that a great card? Yeah.
It's one of my favorite artworks, I think.
But I definitely have some stuff if you're looking to get any stuff this weekend. Any specific cards that you want.
Now, if it's not territory class, but it's a weapon, I can still equip it, correct?
Yeah, you can equip it. It just doesn't activate till it's in battle.
All right, I'm going to equip Ishbibnob's sword to Abimelech, king of Gerar.
Sounds good.
And that's just to get me to 8 cards, so I can pass my turn.
Sounds good. Thankfully, I did not draw a soul. All right. We do have an evil character now. That's nice. And we will play Zaccheus as evil. While another thief is in play, negate enhancements in opponent's territories. If blocking, you may draw X. X being the number of your thieves. Can't wait for those thieves to come out in the game. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to go out with Jairus for a battle challenge. You may reveal a good dominant from hand and negate other cards in battle. I will show you my Chronicles of the King, because I think you know I have that already. May ban a Jairus' daughter from hand, territory, or reserve, or discard pile. So I'll go to my reserve. I will grab Jairus' daughter. You may top deck this hero to toss the next evil enhancement played this battle. If this hero is defeated, you may top deck her instead. Cannot be prevented. So her ability still works since it was CBP. And I will top deck her to toss the next evil enhancement played this battle.
All right, do I have to go into battle?
No, you can deny it.
I'm going to deny it.
All right, your turn.
I get a lost soul. Restrict dominance during the battle phase.
All right, it's important for me to remember.
Yeah, we've done that a few times to each other, though.
Yep.
Like, oh, you can't play that.
No worries.
Or the one time I said you can't play that when you were playing an enhancement.
Yep.
You play Philistine Armor Bearer.
Okay. And you drew to replace the soul?
I did not.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. I was just hoping for another soul out.
Yeah. How many evil characters do you have out?
2.
And can you read their abilities again?
Yeah, so Conjurers he's a 3/3 Crimson and Pale Green evil character. You may take a Pale Green or Crimson enhancement or a Babylonian from reserve or deck if you control another magician. Cannot be interrupted. So it can be prevented. And then Zaccheus, Tax Collector, is a 4/5 territory class thief. While another thief is in play, negate enhancements in opponent's territories. If blocking, you may draw X.
And the Conjurer, what's his strength?
He's a 3/3.
May I have dominant initiative?
Absolutely.
No?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to play Angel of the Lord on Zaccheus.
Okay.
I was like, what are you saying? You saying no?
No, I said absolutely.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
It's okay.
I'm going to go out with Hananiah
Okay.
and Asa.
Okay.
Sorry.
I see.
Asa the Upright.
Okay.
And if I control a meek hero, I may draw 2. Because of Asa?
Yeah. Show me those souls.
No souls, man.
Man.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. It's quite all right.
I always say sorry, like no matter what, like whether I'm playing a game or not.
Same. I feel that. I'll deny your battle challenge.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh, you have no
that.
souls?
No souls. Yep.
Oh, then I messed that up then.
Sorry. You got 2 more cards out of your deck though.
I did.
Probably a good thing.
And I will play Mathin the Defender.
Okay. Did you just draw him?
I did.
Yeah. He's a soul gen guy.
He is. And I'll play Goliath.
Oof, Goliath.
All right. Let me see if this works. Can I use do I have to go in with Naaman for her ability to go off?
You already made a rescue attempt or a battle
Yeah,
challenge.
I know. So, like, I was going to say, like, next time I can do that.
Oh
Though.
yeah. You can go out with her next time. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. To make it a
I
rescue attempt.
wasn't sure, like, because that's how I messed up. I should have went out with that.
Gotcha.
Then
Yep.
I can add a unique human.
Yep.
Now, how do you know if they're unique?
Most.
If they have, like, a proper name or if it
Yeah.
says the?
Yeah. Yep. Proper name or the, or like otherwise they'll say generic on them if they're not unique.
Yeah.
Like conjurers is a generic Babylonian magician.
Okay, I have 8 cards. Is your turn?
All right. I'll draw my 3. I drew a lost soul. I also drew 2 star abilities. I'll show you them both at the same time. You're going to reserve the top card of a deck. So you're going to reserve the top 2 cards of your deck.
Helmet
Mm-hmm.
and Commander Michael.
Okay. So they go to reserve. And then if one or more cards you do not own are reserved, you may draw 1. So I get to draw 1. And I'll draw the 1. And then that's the first activation of that ability this turn.
Okay.
So it's important to remember that.
I keep forgetting about that whole
that
thing.
rule change. Which this is probably the most important card of my deck to keep track of that for. Because...
Now, is it 4 times the entire game?
No, each turn. So
Now, you can put a die on it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if, like, that's a good way to
Yeah, I'm
keep track
going
of
to
that.
start doing that, putting dice on them. Let's see. There is a soul to go after, right? Yeah, so I need to make a smart move here. All right, and you have Goliath, you have Armor Bearer, and you have another guy that...
Abimelech, King of Gerar.
And some of them can band together, right?
Abimelech can band.
Okay. To any Philistine or...
To a Philistine.
Okay. But you can't band a Goliath because Goliath would negate it, right?
Yes, negate bands.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta play smart here. Alright, so before I go out into battle, I'm going to play Teaching in Parables on Citizens at Sychar. It says negate a card in a territory this turn. So we will negate, was it Abimelech?
King of Gerar?
Yeah, King of Gerar. We'll negate him. And then I can reserve an evil card, accept a dominant from opponent's hand, or an evil card in battle. So I get to look at your hand and reserve an evil card.
I have Go Away. I may bounce any number of heroes, cannot be prevented of use by a Philistine.
Okay.
Ishbinabob's Spear, may discard this card to underdeck a hero.
Okay.
Then I also have Bringing Fear. If used by a Philistine, negate characters and good enhancements, cannot be negated.
We're going to have to reserve the Bringing Fear, and then I get to see the rest of your cards in your hand, too.
Okay. I have Builder's Sword.
Okay.
Negate an evil card or bounce an evil character. You may increase your meek hero 3/3. Joshua's Spear. If used by a red hero, negate evil characters with toughness 5 or less.
Okay.
If your gold hero is blocked, you may discard this card or to decrease an opposing evil character 5/5. Israel's Bow. You may bounce a character. If used by a meek hero, you may discard this card to take a fortress. Shields. Protect bearer from evil enhancements. Once per battle, if bearer bans to a hero, you may protect that hero from evil enhancements. And by my spirit, negate an evil or neutral card. If used by a post-exilic hero, discard that card unless it is a human. Cannot be negated if used by a meek hero.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, reserve Bringing Fear.
Okay. Reserve it or underdeck it?
Reserve it.
Okay.
So that gets discarded, and then that's my second activation of Sychar this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to deactivate my artifact. I'm going to activate Samaritan Water Jar. You may discard this card or reserve it if you control a Samaritan to reserve the top 3 cards of a deck. If your Samaritan is blocked, you may draw 1. So I will reserve it since I control a Samaritan.
Okay.
And you will, what does it say? Reserve the
top 3.
3 of your deck. Yep.
Judean Garrison.
Mm-hmm.
Besieged.
Mm-hmm.
And Philistine Invaders.
Okay, so those will all get reserved, and then I'll trigger my Sychar for the 3rd time this turn.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card. And then, let's see. We will go out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sweet. We'll do that. Alright, so we're going to go out with Citizens at Sychar. You may reserve the bottom card of opponent's deck. Or play Sychar from deck. I already have Sychar, so I'm going to reserve the bottom card of your deck. And I can ban to a different Samaritan.
My bottom card is Goliath's Armor.
Okay, and I'll trigger the 4th activation of this card, so I can't trigger it again this turn to draw a card. And then I'll ban in the Women at the Well. New tested enhancements used by this card are regardless of protect abilities. May ban to a Samaritan, or you may take a Gospel artifact from reserve. And I'll take Samaritan Water Jar back out. And that'll go to my hand, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, that was close. Okay. I am a 14. And your Abimelech is negated from that card earlier.
Yes, I will go out with Goliath.
Okay.
Negate ban, draw, and play abilities. Withdraw all heroes except Giant Slayers in battle. Opponent may present a new hero. Cannot be negated.
Okay. So I'll go out with Jairus instead.
Okay.
You may reveal a good dominant from hand. We'll reveal Chronicles. To negate other cards in battle, may ban to Jairus' daughter from hand, territory, or reserve. We'll ban to Jairus' daughter. You may top deck this hero to toss the next evil enhancement played this battle. If this hero is defeated, you may top deck her instead. So she's going to get top decked. And cards are negated, and your first evil enhancement would get tossed.
Cards are negated?
Yep, all cards are negated. It's battle by the numbers, unless they're CBN or CBP.
Okay. Now, okay. First, I will play Ishbinabob's Spear, because that'll be discarded. Correct?
Yeah, it'll get tossed. What's the attack on it?
5. It adds 5.
It'll knock my guy down 5. So I'm an 11-5 now.
Okay.
Instead of an 11-10. So just discard that. Yep.
Okay.
And what are your numbers?
10-10 plus 5, so 15-10.
You're a 15-10?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so...
Now, what are considered play abilities?
If it says, like, play next enhancement, or you may play an evil enhancement, something that allows you to play something.
Okay.
I should not have negated my enhancements. So you're a 10-10, right? I'm a 11-5,
Yeah,
so
because
I'm defeating
the
you.
Ishbinabob's Spear, the numbers don't stay with it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a 10-10.
I'm gonna pass my initiative.
Okay.
So right now I'm dying by the numbers and I'm sacrificing myself to get the soul.
I am going to play Go Away, which is X. Number of Philistines in play. And so I have 3. So it's a 3-0. I'm a 13-10. And it says I may bounce any number of heroes, cannot be prevented if used by a Philistine.
Nice.
And I will bounce if possible. If it's not, I mean, it can't be prevented, but that doesn't mean it can't be interrupted or something, right?
Right, but unfortunately, I'm stopping myself from using my abilities. Alright, I get bounced.
Yeah, I'm going to bounce all heroes. Because it's not any number of heroes in battle, it's just any number of heroes.
Oh, okay. I can't bounce all of them because I am at 14, so you can bounce 2 more to my hand.
What's the hand limit?
16.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I mean, they're just going to go back down, so it's not like it really matters.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You can choose them.
So I'll just put them up and then put all my stuff down. We'll put this down.
And then Goliath goes back to territory.
This down. Hand clogged. I guess I'll play Crowd's Choice and get a card from my reserve.
Why would you do that?
I can get a character and put it down.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or I can get a territory class enhancement. Yeah, let's do
Sure.
that. We'll play Crowd's Choice as good to take a good card from reserve. And we will get out the good seed. And we'll place that down. It says place in territory each upkeep. You may take a good enhancement from reserve. While an evil character is in battle, you may reserve this card to add your New Testament human hero to battle.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Your turn. Yep. Man. Tearing me apart, man.
Yeah, put in territory, you may bounce a character in a territory.
Okay.
That's one of my lost souls.
Did you draw to replace?
I just did.
Okay.
So,
May I have dominant initiative?
yes, you may.
I will play the Son of God, and then I will play Second Coming. So Son of God will go back and then back out. So I'll get those 2 souls.
Okay. You can play that during somebody else's turn?
Yep.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, even in your draw phase.
What would happen if I say no? I would have to play
only
dominant of my own?
Yeah, you would have to play a dominant of your own first. You can have dominant initiative back. I am good with where I'm at.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course. No problem. We're both learning a lot this game, I think. We're getting good practice
play
in for this
Ahimaz.
weekend.
Protect priests from capture, underdeck and set aside abilities. I may look at a hand or a reserve. If David is in play, negate an evil or neutral card. That's only if he comes into play, right?
Right.
Because he's not territory class.
Correct.
I'll play Caleb, Giant Slayer. I may underdeck an evil giant, take a city and play it. If alone, Caleb may ban to an Old Testament red warrior, or may take or equip a good weapon from reserve. Cannot be interrupted. Do you have any souls?
I have one to come after, yes.
Coming out with Hananiah
Okay.
and Ace of the Upright, Hananiah. If a purple king is in play, I may take or equip an Old Testament red weapon from deck. May ban to an Old Testament warrior. Cannot be prevented by an evil card.
Okay.
I'm just looking. I don't think I will be able to. Now, since I can't, I still have to search. I still search.
Yep.
So I still shuffle.
Yep. Yeah, so you shuffled. You searched still, so yep. All right. What are your numbers?
I am a 15-16. And I may reserve an evil male with a band ability or an evil royal female. If I control a meek hero, I may draw 2. So I will draw 2.
Okay.
I play a lost soul.
All right.
I don't draw up though, right?
Yeah, you draw to replace still.
Draw to replace. 1, 2. Okay.
Okay. What did you say your numbers were? I'm sorry.
15-16.
15-16. All right. You got any sites or fortresses over there?
I do not.
Okay. We'll go out with Conjurers. You may take a pale green or crimson enhancement or a Babylonian from reserve or deck if you control another magician, which I do not. Cannot be interrupted. So I will go to my reserve. I'm going to take Confusion. And then is it my initiative? Or do you have a dominant you want to play?
I do not.
Okay. I'll play Confusion. Name a card.
Okay.
Name a card, except a Lost Soul card. Remove Confusion from the game to remove all copies of the named card in a player's deck, discard pile, and hand from the game. So I'm going to name Son of God.
Oh, okay. I should have used it then.
Was it in your hand?
It was.
All right. So it's removed from the game.
I have it face sideways to show that's
Okay.
removed.
Perfect. I remove Confusion from the game. My initiative still. I'll play Dissension, withdraw all heroes in battle. That was the card that allowed me to tie the last game I played.
I will play negate an evil or neutral card.
Okay.
If used by a post-exilic hero, discard that card unless it is a human. Cannot be negated if used by a meek hero.
Okay. And you have a meek
And
hero?
Yes, I'm using... no, I don't have a meek hero out. So it can be negated.
It can be negated. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I thought I had Asa as the blameless.
No
I am
worries.
playing him as the upright.
Well, this is unfortunate. Let's see. So maybe I want to go this way with it. And you're just negating my enhancement, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'll interrupt the battle and capture up to X heroes. X being the number of good brigades in battle. Which I believe is 2, right?
Yes.
So if used by a Babylonian, you take a site or fortress and play it. Cannot be prevented by a good card. So I'm capturing both your guys to my territory.
Okay. I'll place them facing this way to show that they have been captured.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it. They're up here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
All right. This is your go.
All right. Jairus' daughter. Reserve the top card of a deck. So we'll reserve the top card.
Joab.
Joab. And then I'll activate Sychar to draw 1. It was a lost soul. If put in play by an opponent's special ability, which it was not, or if you have no evil characters in territory when drawn. So I have evil characters, so that does nothing. Okay, we're still in my draw phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the Persistent Widow, underdeck a good New Testament card from discard pile.
Okay.
We will underdeck Teaching in Parables. Alright, moving on to Upkeep. We'll take a good enhancement from reserve. We're going to take the 10 Virgins.
Okay.
You want to know what it does?
Yes, please.
Opponent may reserve the top 5 cards of their deck. If they do not, while your New Testament character is in battle, restrict opponents from playing enhancements cannot be negated.
That's wild.
It is. And it is a good gold card and an evil crimson card. And then, I guess moving on to prep phase, we will activate the water jar to reserve the top 3 cards of your deck.
Ashkelon. Now, if the lost soul is reserved, it's put into play instead,
Put into
right?
play, correct. Yep, and you don't replace it in that instance. So then just one more card.
Philistine Garrison.
Okay. And then I will draw again, activating that for the second time. And then I'll put down Herod's Temple. Oh, sorry, so I gotta reserve that. Herod's Temple says, protect gospel humans and territory from harm. During battle, you may reserve the top card of a deck to toss all enhancements played while your New Testament human is alone in battle. Alright, we will go out with Watchful Servant.
Okay.
You may reserve the bottom card of a deck or draw 3. Let me think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We'll reserve the bottom card of your deck. And then I'll activate...
Got another lost soul.
Okay. I'll activate my card to draw 1, which was a soul. And then I will ban to a unique gold hero, cannot be interrupted. I will ban to the Woman at the Well. New Testament enhancements used by this card are regardless of protect. May ban to a Samaritan, or you may take a gospel artifact from reserve. And I will take the water jar back. I am currently a 9-6.
I will go out with Philistine Armor Bearer.
Okay.
I may take or equip a black weapon from reserve. I may exchange this card with a unique Philistine from deck. Discard pile or reserve. Cannot be prevented.
Okay.
I'm going to look through my reserve real fast.
No problem.
I'll take Lamy Spear.
Okay.
I'll take it. I won't. I may take it or
Okay.
equip it. So I'm going to take it so I
Alright.
can play it.
So dominant
Later.
initiative for me then?
Huh?
Now that your special ability's done, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do dominant initiative then.
Okay.
I'll angel the Lord him.
Okay. And that's discarded?
Correct.
Okay, and then I'll give you when this lost soul is rescued. No, that's not it. I will give you the when this lost soul is rescued from my territory, I may search my discard pile for a hero.
And that's an Old Testament soul, right?
It is.
Okay. I'm negating New Testament, but I don't think you have any.
I don't have any
They should all be
heroes
Old
anyway.
Testament. Okay.
So
All right, I got to put down a card, so I'll put that down again.
Mhm.
I'll put down another card in my. Oh, hold on. No, okay. Put that there. Oh, silly me. I can activate more than one thing. Silly. Okay. Let me just go back. Okay, it's your turn.
all right. Do you have any souls?
Oh, I have 5. 3 souls and 2 characters.
What happens if I capture my own rescue my own characters?
They go into the land of redemption as long as they're human.
Okay.
So you think about if they have a soul.
Mhm.
Like demons and angels don't have souls, right? So they couldn't become lost
What
souls.
happens if you would rescue one of those?
They're not really targets for rescuing.
Okay.
They
All right.
would just be like over there in like limbo, I guess.
All right. I will attempt to rescue with Caleb. May underdeck an evil giant. Take a city and play it. If alone, Caleb may ban to an Old Testament red warrior, or you may take or equip a good weapon from reserve. Cannot be interrupted.
You could take my
He's
side.
gonna, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
He's gonna ban to Ahimaaz. Protect priest from capture. Underdeck and set aside abilities. I may look at a hand or reserve. If David is in play, negate an evil or neutral card.
You can take my Sychar because it is a city.
I can take it.
Yep. Which I'm
Okay.
guessing you'll want to do, so I stopped drawing so many cards.
Yeah.
And then what else you want to do? You can negate something.
I can negate an evil or neutral card.
Okay.
What are your...
My evil characters or
Yeah.
Conjurers gets a card out of reserve.
Okay.
The Worm is a 0/1 evil character. Negate and discards an enhancement. Charioteers of Sychar. You may banish a good enhancement. If opponent has used a draw or search ability this turn, you may play an evil Old Testament enhancement. Cannot be prevented.
We're gonna negate that one.
That one?
Yep. So I am a 12/7.
Okay. And you got how many characters in battle?
2.
2 characters in battle. Alright, I'll go out with the Conjurer.
Okay.
You may take a pale green or crimson enhancement or a Babylonian from reserve. I'll play Betrayal. Underdeck opponent's good card or a good card from opponent's hand. If played in battle, you may draw 3. So what are the numbers on your individual characters?
I have a 4/2 and an 8/5.
We'll underdeck the 8/5 and I'll draw 3.
Okay.
One of them was a soul. Another one was a soul. One negates characters in other territories. The other one says if put in territory, select one, release all captured humans, or take an Old Testament artifact from reserve, or tap deck a good star enhancement from discard pile. So if I can, I'd like to look at my discard pile. We'll top deck Amazing Faith.
I have a question.
Sure.
Was that cannot be negated?
For what ability?
Your enhancement?
It can be negated. Like, we just got to check numbers first.
Okay.
What are you now? Just a 4-2 or something like that?
Yeah.
So I'm a 6-5. Yeah. Yeah, you can negate it, and then I just have to remember everything I just did.
Sorry, I should have done it when you targeted to underdeck.
Quite all right.
Negate an evil card or bounce an evil character. I may increase my meek hero 3/3.
Okay. So
Now, does that let me choose a meek hero too?
increase a meek hero 3/3. Is that what it said?
It says you may increase your meek hero 3/3.
Gotcha.
I have 2 meek heroes, so.
Well, here, let's make this simpler.
Okay.
I'll just negate it. That way I don't have to do anything with... I'll negate and discard all covenants, temple artifacts, and good enhancements.
Okay.
So I lose my good seed.
So that discards that.
And then it kind of works through the rest of the phase.
So it would underdeck something else, or?
No, what it does is while we're in battle still,
Okay.
unless your enhancements are CBN, they're negated. So basically makes a battle by the number. So I'm a 6-5.
Is that a dominant?
It is, yeah. Chronicles of the King.
You're 6/5.
Yes.
It negates all enhancements.
It negates all good enhancements.
Okay. I will play 4/3 enhancement onto it
Okay.
since the ability doesn't work.
So what are your total numbers now?
I am a 8/5.
Okay. All right, so we're in mutual destruction, so it's my initiative then.
Okay.
You're an 8-5. So I'm going to play that 10 versions card as evil. Opponent may reserve the top 5 cards of their deck. If they do not, while you're... Oh, that doesn't work. Because it's an Old Testament character. So it's just for the numbers, I guess.
Okay.
So my defense, so I am a 6 attack and 10 defense. Forgot I played it on a Old Testament character.
I'll play shields. I am now a 5/11.
Wait, what's your attack?
Oh, sorry. I am a 9/11. 4/4. And not 1.
Okay, so it's a
that's 9.
stalemate then. Nobody's dying.
So it's I'm a 10/11.
Okay. You're a 10-11.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That gets you through.
All right. I'll
You
take
can
that
have,
soul.
You can have one of your characters.
Huh?
I'll give you one of your characters as a soul.
All right. So I just write lost soul.
Or move one of your captured
Which one
guys.
do you want me to give me?
Either one, doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Whew.
Here go, I do believe.
Tie game. It is.
Yeah, it's been pretty bitter fought.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. I have a star ability.
Mm-hmm.
Reserve the top card of a deck. So reserve the top card of your deck.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
What was it?
Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Okay. And then we will... How many souls do you have in your territory?
I have 2.
Okay. Well, good for good measure. Let's play another one from your deck.
Okay.
There's probably only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should have been only 2 targets.
Okay. I have one that says if drawn, you may reserve a good card from hand or underdeck a hero. That doesn't matter because it's not drawn.
Yeah.
And then I have a lost soul that says if rescued, restrict the rescuer from playing dominance until the end of their next turn.
Yeah, no, we'll leave that one in your deck, so we'll do that first one.
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
I might just deck out, dude.
Yeah, you might with all the reserving I've done to you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do it again to you. Your deck shuffled.
Yes, it is.
We'll do the Samaritan water jar again to reserve the top 3
Okay.
cards of your deck. I don't.
How many?
Top 3.
New Jerusalem,
Okay.
Eliezer the Potentate,
Okay.
Eleazar, and the Lost Soul.
Okay. Well, that was a poor move on my part, I guess. I mean, I've already played the dominance I need to play, I guess. It's all I've gotten souls with. Alright. Let's see what I want to do here. I'm going to just put my characters down to stop, like, confusing myself. How many cards are in your deck, out of curiosity?
4.
Okay. Will be 3.
And when I go to draw a card and I can't, I lose?
No, it's not how it works in this game. You're just stuck with whatever you got left.
Oh, really?
Yep. Alright, so we're going to reserve the bottom card of your deck with Watchful Servant. And then I can ban to a unique New Testament Gold Hero. I'm going to ban to the Thankful Leopard. You may look at the top X cards of a deck, reserve an evil card, or take up to 1 card you own. Cannot be interrupted. So we're going to just look at the rest of your deck and reserve an evil card if there is one.
Philistine Commanders?
That's the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that'll get reserved as well. And I am a 6/14.
You're 6/14?
Yes.
What's a patriarch?
Like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and all the sons of Jacob.
Okay.
I believe they're all the patriarchs.
I'll go out with Goliath.
Okay, so he's gonna kick me out.
Yep.
All right, and I'll come back in, and he's preventing ban, draw, and play abilities, right?
Mm-hmm. Are there time limits in tournaments?
There are, yeah. So we would definitely not have this much time, but
Okay.
yeah, you get 45 minutes, but it's a little bit quicker in person too. We'll go out with Citizens of Sychar to reserve the bottom card of your deck,
Okay.
and then it's your initiative.
Caleb. I'll play Lami's Spear. May discard this card to discard a hero.
All right, I will negate and reserve that card.
Okay. Is it my initiative again? Or?
Yeah, I'm a 16-13.
I'll play Overrun by Philistines. Discard a hero. If used by a Philistine, discard all heroes in battle. And I may draw one.
Okay, so it's my initiative again.
Yep.
Alright, I'll negate evil cards in battle. I may take a good dominant from deck. Cannot be negated.
Okay.
I'm going to take 3 woes.
Okay. What's that do?
Place in territory, negate a card of a different alignment than this card for 1 round. Each upkeep you may negate a card of a different alignment than this card for 1 round. So you choose it to be good or evil when it goes into play. And I am a 23 attack and 13 defense. I'm negating evil cards.
I think you get through, man.
Okay.
I'll give you the if rescued, restrict the rescuer from playing dominance until the end of their next turn.
Okay. Your turn.
Draw 3. I draw 1. I don't think there's any way I can come back from this.
Yeah, if I can pull off the reserving, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it is. I think I'm going to have to scoop. I don't think there's anything I can do, dude.
No, nothing? My turn?
Yeah, your turn. I might have been able to get one more lost soul, but I doubt it.
You have nothing left in your deck, right?
No.
Okay. I only had one thing to block with, possibly. Let me play Meeting the Messiah to take a good gospel card from my reserve.
Okay.
Reserve evil non-humans. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. So let's just take a good gospel card from reserve. I took the lost sheep / the good shepherd. Alright, we're going to go out with a persistent widow to draw 2.
Okay. Going out with Abimelech. With his Shinabob's sword.
Alright, my initiative. Alright, I'm going to interrupt the battle and resurrect a gospel human hero. May band up to 5 gospel heroes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have that many on play?
Oh, I have a bunch. Alright, resurrecting the prodigal son.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm not gonna band. I'm just gonna leave my guy little. Your initiative. I really want to play this one card, and I really want to see if it works.
Yeah. I have no enhancements, dude.
Oh, all right. So I'm an 8 attack and a 6 defense. What's your attack?
I'm a 5-4.
Oh man, so I can't even play this. I had to get another hero out. So if I could have played this, I would have just made it really cool. So I'm going to show you what it would have been. I would have played the Lost Sheep enhancement. It says, if a rescuing hero is opposed, reserve all your heroes except 1. If you reserve at least 9, rescue a lost soul. So I would have reserved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 heroes.
And you would have just wrote
and
one.
Then I would just
soul.
automatically got a soul.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to play that card. So it's a fun
I
one.
messed myself up earlier by not, when you said, do you want to play a dominant? I should have played my Son of God.
Yeah.
And then maybe last turn with Israel's bow, I could have got the last soul.
Okay.
Because you said you had one character you could have probably blocked with, and I would have tried to play Israel's bow. to bounce the character.
As long as you had went in with one character by itself, I couldn't have stopped you. All I had was, at the time, all I had was scattered to underdeck all heroes in battle. And then it cannot be negated if more than one hero is in battle.